Okej, są Telltale Games, czyli twórcy The Walking Dead, które kojarzycie, Minecrafta i tak dalej. Mamy tutaj powrót i mamy The Expanse, czyli gierkę. Zrobili Q&A i porozmawiajmy sobie o detalach. Okej.
The CEO Jamie Otley, Stephen Frost, game director, and Gigi Mundio.
Okej, czyli było Q&A, czyli odpowiedzi na pytania od tych osób tutaj wymienionych.
Is a game made by Deck9 mainly. Telltale's got the name on it. They're both companies.
Znając życie, to pewnie będzie większość pytań o The Walking Dead.
Worked on it, but mainly Deck9 did it. It's a co-partnership game. Two of my favorite companies, Telltale, who I started with, and Deck9, who I recently have covered with Life is Strange True Colors. And this hashtag, Telltale's back, that's what they've been using on their social
Telltale
media
is
to
back.
pretty much promote the return of Telltale Games.
Hashtag na Twitterze.
Super excited to be here. Telltale is back, and on July 27th, the Expanse Telltale series launches. It's been a long road to get here. We want to answer as many of your questions about it as we can. Whether you're new to these kind of games we make, or you're not familiar with what the Expanse is about, we're happy to catch you up like this story trailer, which I've already shown.
Okej, czyli w większości być może będzie to poświęcone The Expanse.
Flying from 9, and that's again those three people. And we scroll down, we're gonna start going through the questions and answers, because there is a lot.
O, to jest na Reddicie?
What was the reasoning behind releasing the game in episodes rather all together? Remember?
Jaka była, jakie było... Okej. Jakie było powód tego, że odcinki, czy co szło za tym, jakie myślenie, że zamiast wypuścić całą grę, to robili to w odcinkach. 5 odcinków.
Every 2 weeks, in between episodes, not releasing everything together. So, it's from Jamie. Episodic is a hallmark of games for which
A, czyli widzicie, The Expanse również tak będzie miało podzielone na epizody co 2 tygodnie.
So we wanted that, keep that through line. But unlike previous Telltale games, the Expanse Telltale series will be episodic, with development completed on the entire series, which is what I've been telling you guys. So unlike the previous Telltale titles where they dropped 1 episode, but we're still working on other episodes while, you know, episodes were dropping. By the time episode 1 of The Expanse drops in 10 days, the whole game is done. It's been done, it's gold, it's finished, and we will be getting them pretty much in a set schedule, which means there won't be any of those changes mid-development or those cut content things we've been...
Aha, czyli jak już, nie wiem, wyjdzie pierwszy odcinek, to oni już mają jakby ukończone te epizody już wcześniej.
Hearing about if you're, you know, well, where The Walking Dead cut content, yeah, it's synonymous, so they changed a lot of stuff, but now it's not longer going to be the case. We're on a tighter release cadence, more like a TV show with a pacing of 2 weeks between episodes, so we give players space to think about and discuss their decisions while maintaining momentum. Are we going
A, czyli to chcą zrobić na wzór serialu, że odcinek wychodzi co jakiś czas, nie?
to have a physical edition? Yeah, this is something I actually asked, and this is from Jamie. That's something we are exploring, but it won't be available at launch. Right now our primary focus is on
Aha, czyli nie będzie wersji fizycznej
launch on digital store.
tej gry.
Hey, Telltale and Deck9, just want to thank both studios for giving us some of the best
Fajne w ogóle mam muzykę w tle, ten YouTuber. Oczywiście link do tego filmu znajdziecie w opisie. Dom The Bomb.
stories in gaming. My question is, what was the biggest challenge in adapting Expanse to a Telltale game? So, Stephen Frost, I met him actually, very nice guy.
Miły facet.
Anything from one medium to another is difficult. With the Expanse, there was a crazy amount of places we could go, so narrowing it down was hard. After that, we wanted to feel like the show, so we studied like crazy, cinematography, how characters move / acted, music.
A, czyli tutaj jest jak oni to robili, bo chcą jakby grę, żeby ta gra była serialem.
Belter, really, plot points, etc. I'm wondering, for those who haven't seen the TV series, will they still be able to pick up and play without any prior knowledge of the Expanse universe? And yes, you could play with no prior knowledge. The Expanse Telltale series is a prequel to the
Okej, czyli można grać bez wiedzy, wcześniejszej.
show, but we've made sure to include references that stay true to the show and the Expanse universe, flesh out the story and characters so that new fans can dive into the game without prior knowledge of the show. Because, like I said, I'm a newbie to this as well with the Expanse.
Mhm.
What led to going with Epic Games exclusivity? Great
A, czyli to jest ekskluzyw Epic Games, okej.
question. So, Epic was an easy supporter of the game and of Telltale as we were standing the
No kasa pewnie, no co, no. Chyba Epic ma lepszy podział dla twórców.
released at a later date on Steam, just not launch. So, for all the people who are complaining to me, and I've had this every video I've mentioned the Epic Games Store, here you go. It is coming to Steam. Probably when all 5 episodes are out. That's gonna be my guess, but
Aha, czyli widzicie, pierwsze 5 epizodów będzie Epic Games, a potem wszystko trafi na Steam. Czy ileś tam
later
epizodów.
date. So there you go. How did the Expanse get close to finished quickly? I don't understand how it came out before Wolf Among Us, despite Wolf Among Us being announced long before. So, Jamie, Expanse started development shortly after Wolf 2, but we held the announcement. It's shipping first because we worked with Deck9, who had a team versus our internal team, which we started building just as COVID hit. And like I said, the IGN interview, which is, the void crunch, the crunch culture, why they felt they needed to delay the game. Remember, Wolf Among Us 2 got delayed from this year to 2024.
Okej, czyli Wolf Among Us będzie w 24. Okej.
Do choices matter? Will it actually affect the ending?
O, czy wybory mają znaczenie i wpływ na zakończenie?
Our goal was to make your choices affect the story and the ending. Every member of your crew can die except one, or every member of your crew can survive except...
O, proszę, czyli widzicie, w The Walking Dead tak nie było. Nasze wybory i tak jakby nie były, jakie by nie były, i tak zmierzały do jednej rzeczy. A tutaj te wybory będą miały wpływ na przeżycie, więc to jest spoko.
There are also items in the world you can find that will build rapport with your crew that can change the outcomes.
O, proszę, przedmioty, które wpłyną na rozgrywkę, na
In
historię.
our playtest with press influencers, numerous players stated they felt their choices mattered as well. We're looking forward to players playing through to the end to see how their...
No, ciekawe, fajne.
I will say this as someone that did play. Yes, your choices are gonna matter.
O, proszę, czyli widzicie, on grał w tę wersję i mają znaczenie.
On episode 1, so please keep your eyes open in 10 days when episode 1 drops.
Za 10 dni? O kurde, trzeba to zagrać. Będzie kilka możliwych zakończeń, czy wszystkie zakończenia pasują? Aha.
So what's different about the ending is who survives. I'm excited to see how many people can get their whole crew to survive on the first playthrough. Episode 5 also plays differently depending on really big choices throughout the game and Episode 5. So there is some big information about Episode 5. Episode 5 is going to be a significantly different episode depending on your choices. So excited to be doing
Okej, ciekawe.
see the differences with that. Will there be more emphasis on gameplay, actual shooting mechanics, puzzles to solve when not in combat, skill trees or perks? I love Telltale storytelling, but the gameplay department has always struggled. Frost. Storytelling is obviously the core focus of
Czyli jakby tym, co jest główną częścią, celem gry, to jest opowieść,
Telltale
tak?
Games, and for the Expanse, we wanted to lean into storytelling on the sticks.
No i mi to pasuje, tak szczerze mówiąc.
Rotate in any direction, use your mag boots to walk on ceilings and collect items, bring back to your crew to build a rapport with them, and change the story. We still have some quick time events for more of the action-oriented moments, and we have light puzzle solving.
Okej, puzzle będzie tutaj układanki, jakieś łamigłówki.
You will see all about that. As I've already played episode 1, you will see what he means by that. I'm very excited for you guys to have to see that.
Okej, już się boję.
How is the game engine Telltale to evolved for the latest console/PCs? Can we expect a sequel if the game sells well enough? The biggest change is that we moved to Unreal Engine, which we're now using for rendering and have integrated with Telltale tools with UE5.
Okej, Unreal 5.
Now, you didn't say anything about a sequel, though.
A,
Will there be choice stats after every episode that consistently update as time passes? There will be indeed. What has changed since you have gone out of business? It's my understanding that there were too many projects and there wasn't any real leadership. It sounded like a nightmare for programmers. We revived the studio from its foundation in late 2019 to operate differently from the past.
okej, czyli jakby skrzeszają to studio i będą działać zupełnie inaczej. Mam nadzieję, że nauczyli się na
New
błędach.
management, new approach, new engine, all that. A core belief around the new Telltale is building a company without crunch, focusing on having a healthy work environment.
No ale naprawdę, jakby udało im się kontynuować The Walking Dead, albo zrobić jakąś taką historię na bazie tego.
What similarities might this title have to games from the old Telltale? What's brand new? We're leaning heavily into motion capture tech for our performances, and we had Kara G herself acting on motion capture volume from other actors. We're rolling what we've done in the past for gameplay to convey the vast space, and it really is such a huge component of the show. Factor in things like gravity, floating
No tutaj o samej rozgrywce mówią, jak się różni.
Unlike old games. What has been the most challenging and rewarding things you've done during development? I think the biggest challenge was learning how to hire and build teams in the middle of a global pandemic.
Okej, jak zatrudniać ludzi i zarządzać nimi podczas pandemii.
Most challenging. We just had to start scaling for the core group when the shutdown happened. Ovi, how many hours of gameplay will The Expanse be?
O, ile godzin gameplayu?
Further updates on The Wolf Among Us. Depends upon how much you explore, and there are several different outcomes and varied content depending on your choices. But we're confident Expanse Telltale will have lots of content for
To będziemy odkrywać wszystkie te rzeczy. Ciekawe.
enjoy.
To będzie bardzo dużo tego, prawdopodobnie. Będziemy musieli to wszystko odkryć, zbadać różne zakończenia.
This past March we announced Wolf Among Us 2 has been delayed. We're committed to delivering the sequel that
Okej, Wolf Among Us będzie opóźniony.
fans deserve and doing what's right for the game while protecting the health of our team. That said, Wolf Among Us 2 is making great progress and we can't wait to show it off in the future. For now we're excited focusing on The Expanse.
No, czekam też na The Wolf Among Us.
Do you have any plans to bring back any of your older games that got delisted? For example, I've always wanted to play Poker Night at the Inventory, but I've never had the chance to because I only learned about it after it got delisted. When we revived the studio in late 2019, we acquired as many of the IPs as we could, as our goal is to keep as many of the
Aha, czyli nabyli ile się dało.
back catalog games online as possible.
O,
Where we could acquire some IPs, the rights to others reverted back to the IP holders, including many of Telltale's notable games. For example, The Walking Dead reverted to Skybound, Minecraft Storm reverted to Mojang and Microsoft.
Minecraft, wróciło do tych wszystkich twórców.
Went back to Gearbox. However, we are excited about the IPs we have retained. The entire list of back catalog games support is on our website here. Preload start
Może będzie szansa na dogadanie się jeszcze z tym The Walking Dead. No wiele zależy od tego, jak to The Expanse się przyjmie pewnie.
July 26th. Are you gonna do Batman after the Expanse Telltale series is out? We love Batman, but right now we're focusing on the two games in development. The
A jeszcze Batman jest przecież.
Expanse Wolf Among Us 2. Remember, there's also that unannounced game, which we don't
Tutaj pamiętaj, że jest też... jakaś jest niezapowiedziana gra. 8 milionów.
know anything about that yet. Hopefully we'll be hearing stuff about that before the end of the year.
Kurde, żeby to było The Walking Dead.
Or early next year. That Q&A is a great look into Telltale's future. We've got The Expanse coming up in 10 days. Multiple endings. Characters can live or die. Gameplay's gonna be massive. You're gonna be potentially having different episodes depending on your choices. The Wolf Among Us 2 is still being worked on. It seems like it's going well.
Okej.
Batman Season 3 is a possibility.
Batman sezon 3 też będzie możliwość.
They eventually want to retain more. They retain as many IPs as they could, but they want to eventually get more IPs. So it's great news. Overall, Telltale looks like they've got the building blocks in place now for this return, and hopefully they deliver some solid titles and eventually we get some of the old IPs and some new games. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it.
No powiem wam, że mam nadzieję, może nie duże co do tego, ale życzę wszystkiego co dobre, bo jednak bym chciał zobaczyć kontynuowanie historii, żeby ta historia postaci głównej z The Walking Dead była kontynuowana. No zobaczymy jak to wyjdzie.